Good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy Marvelous Monday. How is everybody? Hi, Miss Dolly. Thank you for posting our motto today. Yes, I am a bit early because I missed you all today. So I'm just going to wait for a while. Let me check and see if any skits came out worth watching. I really hope you guys had a good day and found some skits that you liked. Almaz, good evening. How are you? Good evening, Almaz. Hi, Donna Robinson. Welcome in. I'm a little early, yes. Hi, Dolly. Let's see. Oh, D looks so handsome. Yes, he did. I am in the chat to wind down. Carla, are you okay? Did you see something today that kind of got to you? Or I was looking at the skits. I haven't been in today. Hi, Miss Faye. Welcome in. Oh, my weekend was so nice, Almez. We have to go back next weekend, but it was busy. But it was really nice. And it was nice to spend some time with my honey because doing this and then him working over at his shop, we haven't seen each other much, but we had a really good time. Carla is in the chat to wind down. Carla, how was your day? Did any of the skits get to you, or you just want to wind down? I wish we could play music, but we can't. Copyright. Hi, Dolly. And thank you for posting our motto, Dolly. Hi, Carla. This is our wind down. Oh, thank you, Carla. I think next week is probably going to be busy. Apparently, Wayne has the majority of the crew down in Miami, which is why Ernestine and Chase and Candace were there apparently. So I guess Wayne's doing something special with the staff, and that's why we have the skits that we have. So were there any that you all enjoyed today? Oh, before we do, let me read the motto. This is our wind down. Yes, this is our wind down time. And I think this is going to probably turn into a very busy week. And Dolly, I'm going to post this up here. Oh, we don't want that one. That's the wrong one. Dolly, where's your message? Dolly says, in the wind down, we refresh, rejuvenate, relax, and rewind during the wind down with Nonyasis. Thank you, Dolly. Buttercups and chatters. Because we're buttercups. Yes, we are. And do we chat? Yes, I do. I'm just kidding. Yes, we do. We do. Was there anything you guys enjoyed today? Almez, it's good to see you. Donna, it's good to see you. You're pretty lively in the comments, Donna. Go for it. I love what you guys put in. Miss Faye, how was your day? And I hope you are having a good time. Juanita, welcome in. Carla's already got her wind down time on. Got her watch on. Lots of random skits today. Yes, Miss Fatal. Betty Bush, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. One Journey is here today. Hello, One Journey. How are you? Buckle up, buttercups. We're going to have a busy week. Hi, Magnolia. I know he told Bethany to go to her room. I was trying to look at skits. I was running today, errands and stuff. But yes, told Bethany go to her room. Boy, her and Shara, she better be glad Shara is on papers. Yes. Please hit the like button, everybody. Please do. Hi, Deborah. Welcome in. I missed you too. Wow. Thank you, Deborah. We had fun. Magnolia, I did get on the back of my husband's bike. Yes, I did. You know I had to. I couldn't help myself. But it was fun. It wasn't a set, but it was some kind of event for, what was it, networking, basically. So it was a lot of fun. Miss Fatal said, girl, it was a busy day, but always a good day. And dinner, shopping, and nonsense. I like that. Dinner, shopping, and nonsense from my guy friend. Okay. Do you, girl? That sounds good. Deborah, welcome in. Welcome in. It's good to see you back. Or here, I should say. You're here. And Miss One Journey, would you like to come up? If you do, let me know, and I will definitely put the chat in, or the code in the chat. I'm tired. I've just been ripping and running, doing errands today. I was so weak. Shar behind Larry's back telling Bethany to go to her room. That was funny. I couldn't get with, I don't know, Rafi, J Diva, Ty. They make me tired. It's like the same repetitive. I don't know. Who thinks that Ty might stop that wedding? Think Ty might stop the wedding? Wow. It's 17 likes, 15 watching, and thanks for hitting the like button. Thank you. We appreciate that. I definitely appreciate it. We all do. We all do. And this is our wind down time. We can just relax. We can talk. And One Journey, I was saying, I wish we could play music, but we can't. Okay, I'll send you the link. We can't play music. I wish we could, but that's a straight copyright violation for every single song. So One Journey, I'm going to add this for you. Let me close that out. And it was a slow day. Wayne, I think, yeah, Marion told me. Wayne took a bunch of the crew down to Miami, which was, and I figured something was going on because we knew Amber was in Miami. And if Ernestine's there, she's probably with Amber. So that's why there's so many people down in Miami. Hi, Angela Atkinson. Good evening. How are you, niece? I sent the link, One Journey. I sent the link. And so they probably had some kind of powwow training, you know how it goes when you go down for work. So I'm sure they had a great time. Boy, Rick Ross's house was phenomenal. It was gorgeous. I absolutely loved it. I thought, wow. So that's the that looks like the layout. There used to be a layout by a company called Shapiro, and now they call it what, Bajo something. But that house was beautiful. The bedrooms were kind of small, but that was the best part of the weekend for me. And I did watch it before I fell asleep because I was doing all kinds of stuff out there. I was surprised that I did as much as I did. I usually, I'm just kind of chill, but it was good. They went to the Black Film Festival. Yes, I wouldn't mind going there. I'll probably never go, but I wouldn't mind going there. Magnolia says, hey, Mom. And Dolly, speaking to Dolly, of course. And Denise Frazier. Have any of you guys ever been there? The closest I've ever gotten was southwest in Austin, Texas, because I love music. I like the clean look of the RR house, Rick Ross's house. It was, wasn't it? The white was beautiful. It was beautiful. Let's see. Some kind of karaoke. Hold on. Where'd it go? Some kind of karaoke, Nonya. We won't turn the volume all the way. I wish. Can you guys sing? You guys want to sing? You guys want to sing? Somebody can sing. Of course you can. Nonya, they were attending the American Black Film Festival. Think Wayne may have gotten an award. That's probably true. That's probably true. Maybe that's why they were there, because we know they were probably all there. Except Mike. I guess Mike stayed back to do skits or something. Looks like they stayed back. And One Journey is telling everyone, welcome in. Welcome in. One Journey, thank you for always going the extra mile as well. And she says, buckle up, buttercups. I think when they get back, there's going to be a lot of action going on. So, but he probably did get an award. And where did they get 6 from? No idea. Just out of the blue. 6 just pops up ever so often. Nonya, they were yeah. And I love the white. I liked Ernestine's outfits that she wore this weekend. They were gorgeous. I did like hers. Yeah. Marion, South by Southwest is an amusing festival in Austin. You used to live in Texas. I went there and looked at Austin. Not that I wanted to necessarily move to Texas, but I wanted to see Austin before it got too busy. I'm not a Southern girl. I mean, I'm from California, but I always just wanted to see Austin because I know they were putting some Silicon Valley companies in Austin. I don't know if they ever, followed through, but we went down there for that festival. And do you know, what's his name? Can't think of his name. The singer. He started out in a band and he would play that festival. What's his name? Not Usher, the other guy. Oh, Carla, we miss both Nonya and understand she needed quality time. I did, Dolly. And he was happy. Artist, hi, welcome in. I realized how much I missed him because he's been so patient. Welcome in, artist, Marion. And Marion says, I used to live in Austin suburb. That's where we were looking in the subs. Hi, Gwen. Welcome in. Didn't get a chance to talk to you today. I was out and about. Nonya, I was lost without you. Carla, you sort of make me feel bad. Carla trying to make me feel guilty. You did? Is that why I have so many numbers? Why my numbers shot up so high? I have been playing. I found out I have to play one at a time because they'll put the numbers in, then they'll take them out if you use too many. Thank you so much, Gwen. And I'm just, I actually said a prayer that everything works out because, I went through and I took out the video out of all of my videos, all the lives. I took out the music from the shorts. I only left the shorts that didn't have music. It's like I want slate clean so they don't have anything to say I did wrong. Not that they say I did anything wrong because they don't tell you what you did wrong. So anyway, I hear a lot of people got hit with copyright violations. So like I think I mentioned a while back, I think they're coming down on the use of the Country Wayne's videotape. And even though you meet the ratio with the narrative to the video, they're not caring. They are apparently, I should say, I don't know for sure. I haven't received any. And I saw Veronica. Veronica, welcome in. Hey, everyone. Do you believe Trinity will pay for the equipment? I do. Veronica, are you new? I'm Nonyasis. And I it's like I know your name, but welcome in. Please say welcome in to Veronica. This is our wind down, and I do this because we know the skits, they're going to start skitting, right? And last year I ended up getting high blood pressure, like from the skits, and my eyes water. I do have dry eyes. One Journey, welcome in. Let me get you on stage. I have to figure this out again. I did it with Miss B. So let me put you up here. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure it out again. Because that's a background. What did I do? I changed the layout. There we go. So we have One Journey, the one
Testing.
sit in the back, testing 1, 2, 3, 10
Yeah.
4. 10 4 is over though. But welcome in, One Journey. How
Hello,
are you?
everyone. I'm doing fine. Coughing a lot today, but it was good.
Oh, are you ill or just allergies
No,
or
just
something?
my blood pressure, trying to
Mm-hmm.
regulate it. The pills make me swell, then I go down, then I cough up a storm. So we're gonna change it.
Did they not give you a water pill to take with your blood pressure
Yeah, they
pill?
finally gave me one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah.
They
So
tried 2 with me. The first
yeah,
one wasn't doing anything, and then took
yeah.
the second one. And then now the second one, I'm okay, but I have to be careful, especially because Betty will tell on me because I had to go pee one time.
Hey, gotta get it out because
I,
it
you
goes into the
know,
heart. You're in trouble.
it was in the morning, but this time I know since I'm going to probably be up until like midnight, like
Wow.
look, well, no, well, I have been 12, 14 hours since like February, middle of
Hmm.
February. And when I say that, I mean nonstop.
Wow.
But I have changed. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm changing the naming conventions. I do research a
Okay.
lot. And so I figured out like how the algorithm works, how
Oh,
they
okay.
assign, how they do the assignments of your channel.
Oh, you
So
have
if
to help
you'll
me.
notice, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I believe in research. That's just part of me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The skit
And that's what I've been
detectives.
doing.
All right. Well, clue me in. Don't leave me behind.
Oh, I won't. Always lead with your hashtag though.
Yeah. Yes.
The
Oh,
algorithm can
okay.
figure it out.
All right.
Okay.
I haven't
So
done
if
that. I don't even know where to put it.
I just put, if you look at mine when you leave, I
Okay. I will.
just put it in the title. So I put hashtag country Wayne, hashtag comedy.
Okay.
And then after that, I put reviews. And
Okay.
then I put like whether it's have tea with me or if
Hmm.
it's wind down or whatever. And then I put at NonyasisChat at the end if it's a special event. I try to fit this stuff in, but make sure that it looks presentable. So I had
Okay.
changed all of them to one format. And then I read how what the algorithm is looking for. And I
Oh.
went back and started changing them again, and
Okay.
I will do it. I'll finish it tonight. Hmm. And Miss
Okay.
Veronica, yes, I do believe that Trinity is going to buy the equipment for Ernestine. I wonder if he's going to put it at the ranch or if where's he going to put it?
Yeah, I did a short with Ernestine, with
You
her coffin.
did.
Yeah, with her coffin.
She had I think she's probably got a nervous cough.
Yeah, that's her signature, right? Erica
It
has the water
is.
bottle. She has the cough,
Yes.
and somebody else has the purse and wallets, something like that.
Yes. That's
Hmm. And Amber has the hair.
and Amber
So
has the
everybody has a
hair.
signature,
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody does. Good observation. I think Delicia has Delicia and Lauren with the purses, except Delicia is more exotic
Yeah.
than Lauren. Lauren's very, very confined and
Yeah.
boring.
And Delicia is the connect. She would be the
Yes.
connect for all the designers and the black businesses and that
Hmm.
intro.
She
So
is.
she'll be around for a while.
I think she will too. And
Yeah.
she's writing her storyline, so hopefully they're
Oh,
gonna.
she's writing her storyline now?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So I looked at her IG page. It's pretty impressive.
Oh, wow.
It's very impressive. Yes.
Wow.
So let's see. But Veronica, yes, I was just going through the chats. One Journey.
Yeah.
And I do think that Trinity is going to get Ernestine the equipment. That's why he disappeared. He
Uh-huh.
probably went to go and start working on it.
Hmm.
I don't think he just left her hanging.
But they exchanged numbers, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They did. And he's over there surfing her his stock. He's cyber stalking her.
Yes, Cypress.
I'm looking at it. Thank you, Gwen. Thanks everyone for joining. Please hit the like button. I do appreciate you all. And for people who don't know, again, this is our wind down time. So when skits are skidding, we can talk about skits, we can talk about food, we talk about music, we just talk. And you will find that I will talk. And One Journey is always, she's like the best gamer. And you can use whatever hashtags for your games or whatever, because they do exist. I was looking up hashtags for games.
Oh, yes.
I don't remember what I saw, but I was looking to see, and
Yes.
then like my son's a gamer
Yeah.
also.
Yes. Oh, with your son being a gamer, some of the stuff I sent you, he can do it for you.
He's in the military.
Ah,
So
I
yeah.
understand.
He's got 30 chefs under him.
Oh, Lord.
Oh yes. I
Yeah.
think he's gonna stay for for about 20 years or so. He
Okay.
is he is he's a really cool guy, but his makeup is a lot like his dad, and he does well in the military.
Good.
He does well. So good evening, good evening. And Gwen says, please hit the like, share buttons. Almez is in the house. Hello, Donna. And then what do we have? We have George Sims's wife, and I'm not gonna keep calling you George Sims's wife. It's just that we all know who George is. So we have George's wife here today. She has joined our family, and I thank her for coming in and becoming a subscriber. I believe she's going to start a channel. I think that's what I read her say one day. And so welcome in again. And I'm happy to see you here tonight. And Angela Atkinson always falls asleep, which is fine with me because my niece has to go to work. And she says, Auntie, I fell asleep, and it's okay.
Yes.
It's okay, because I will do a replay, and I turn it down low, and I know the numbers are ticking away, but I just fall asleep. It's not like but that's on and TV's on. Let me see what Marion says. I think the majority of them are in Miami, and let's see. I do like I do like Trinity. You do feel like Trinity is going to contact Chase and ask what else Ernestine needs to complete her documentary. He was really liking Ernestine, and we liked him for Ernestine, wondering whether you know it or not.
But the
We
audience,
like milk. We like what do you call white chocolate? I like
we
leave
like
that man
we
alone.
do character first, personality and character first.
And
That will
I
go a long way.
loved his. I love that. I love that
Yeah.
about a
But
man.
nobody else in the room could see that he was zoomed in on her. They
Yeah,
were just all over the place that they missed all the signals.
and he's just watching everything Ernestine
Everything.
did. Who was that said her milkshake? I think that was Magnolia. Or I think it was Magnolia that said something about her milkshake. But Ernestine looks great. She posted, my understanding from Marion is that she posted her workout routine. Amber has hers posted, because we do follow them, their lives and
Yeah.
their lives, you know, and they're always sharing things with us that they do, like juicing, facial cleansing. We know Amber shops at Ross. She shops at Akira. I mean, they're always sharing things
Wow.
with us. And I don't know if you know, Ernestine is they're both very religious, and that's kind of why we like them. So it's not all just the character; it's the person behind the character that a lot of people like.
Well, I think that for some reason, I think you can't separate one from the other.
Exactly.
In my head, in my generation, you can't separate one from the other.
It's
You
very
can't
difficult.
pretend to be a good priest and then you're pumping the kids,
Well,
and you still are a good priest. I think character. The person is the person. You can't really separate them, but they want us to separate them. I'm not talking about the movie characters. I'm talking about
oh
the
yeah.
human being.
Well, I know
But
that
the actresses, they're just acting. They're going to work like everybody else.
that's their job. They take off their shoes when they get
Yeah,
home.
even
Amber's
crazy,
got a beautiful little
even
boy.
yeah, even selfish Anthony. You know,
Yeah,
we
oh
don't know
yeah.
anything about his personal life with his family,
We only
but
know what they show us, and his
yeah,
wife is very she's very composed, poised, and she's about no nonsense.
yeah,
So a lot of what he does, his wife is there. She's
yes,
present. They have the cutest little boy. Amber says he's funny as all get out, and he
hmm,
makes her break character all the time because he'll
yeah.
crack a joke or do something funny, and then they have to do the shoot all over again. And she said he's nothing like on the screen
Wow.
at
I
all.
I actually I haven't been to their social medias yet, but I have looked them up on IMDb.
Yes,
I've looked
I
them
know
up there
IMDb.
to find out what they have been doing or if their movie came out like J Diva's movie.
Hmm.
I definitely go and watch the movie because they're
Yeah,
totally different from what we see on the daytime.
I wanted to see Georgia Peach. Amber was in that. She had a small role. And I think Marion told me. I think it was Marion that
Yeah.
Marion is our social media guru.
Okay.
But she played a detective in that
Okay.
show, and I think it was Marion.
All right,
But
Marion.
so we do keep up with them, and that's why I know for me, it's more than just the character. And
Yeah.
sometimes people have a hard time separating the two. But I also like that Amber sells her clothes, and
Hmm.
the majority of them she has never even worn. I know people on here who have purchased
Yeah.
things from her. So, I mean, it has a lot to do with the character plus the person.
Plus the person.
Yeah, and Anthony's really cool, and he's got his little boy in the car with him, and he's driving, and he's got his, you know, and he's just fly, like it's fly. It's like wow, but his wife is like that, like a wife, that no
Yeah.
nonsense, type.
Yeah, because you have to keep the family together and
Yes.
you always have to look for the intrusion. You know, someone's
Oh, and
always
she
trying
does.
to intrude.
She does.
And any family, any family. Look
Of
at the little
course.
boys, the four little boys that just was imprisoned because they decided to kill Julio, unalive Julio. You know, those parents are devastated. Everyone on both sides.
And they're little boys. I don't know the story.
No, they are I think they're 18, 17, something like that. They're very little. Never mind. Um,
They're very little.
they're teenagers, late teenagers.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Did
and
they have a reason for it? I mean, not that
the
there's
gang
ever a
told them to
reason.
do it.
Who?
The gang told them to do it.
Oh, they were getting initiated.
I have no idea, but I'll send you the story. Maybe chat saw it.
Did you guys see the story? Julio Fulio, that's his name.
They're those who unalived Julio. They got sentenced to life. Four
How
boys.
how old was Julio?
I think he was 21. Let me look it up real quick. Where are
That's
your detectives
wonderful.
anyway?
They're here. I
Send
have
them.
a whole new set,
Okay.
and they're very good. Artists, I want to read what artist says. Ladies, try. I have had hibiscus tea, and you know what, artist? I was looking for a background for my tea that had a hibiscus flower in it. So try drinking hibiscus tea daily with stevia. It
Oh,
helps with hypertension. Now that's what I need. I do have beets because I have hypertension. But I've had it since my 20s, artist. I was getting an ulcer when I think I was 23,
wow.
and I had the start of an ulcer because I was so intense. I was very intense, and study ward. I was just. But I think I will take you up on that. I actually like the hibiscus tea, but you said take it with stevia. Okay, I'm gonna write that down because I really I take the medication because my blood pressure will go really high.
Yeah.
And then 3 days last week, I missed taking my medication one journey,
Oh
and I
no.
was so confused. And I didn't realize my husband was like, he's always got an eye on me. I would think he's asleep. He's over
Yeah.
there with his AirPods listening to the show or something because he's over there, like on the couch. And
Right.
I would always, he's listening. He's like, we're like best friends. Plus, we're married because we've known each other so long. He's my first boyfriend. We've known each other so long. I was telling the chat one time, I'm putting that in my phone, artist. I was telling the chat one time that I fell asleep on the bed and I really needed to set my hair. He tried to put rollers in my hair for me, curlers. I woke up, I had curlers in my hair. They're all loose. He just, he's a cool guy, but then he does goofy things. He says that I bring out the youth in him,
Okay.
and that's really sweet. But yeah, he tried to roll my hair for me while I was sleeping. He said I
Mm.
was knocked out. I was exhausted. So I'm gonna write down what artist says. And again, artist is George Sims's wife, and she is now, I hope, one of our buttercups because artist, I'm glad you're here. And she's also, I do believe, going to start a channel sooner or later. So we are here to support you. We will push your channel as much as we can. I'm still brand new. Um, One Journey, visit One Journey's page. One Journey, I would love for you to put that in the chat. And if you guys get a chance, take a look at her page. It is awesome.
Yeah, I'm
It's
almost there, guys.
awesome.
I'm the third one. One, two. I'm the third one. I'm the third one out the gate, right? Am I the third one?
Um,
Yeah, I'm the third one out the gate.
Fourth, I think Goddess was first because we remember
Oh,
she was
Goddess was first.
vampire,
Okay.
but we didn't even know until she
Okay.
finally told us.
Okay.
She had all those beautiful vampires, and you could see
Yes.
her having her own makeup done. Oh,
Yes.
it was exquisite. And now
Yes.
she's got the black and whites of the old school singers and the
Yes.
music and but yeah, I started out watching her page like that. And
Yeah.
then it was me. And then Sharon was after me. And
Oh, okay.
oh no, Sharon was after I started.
Okay.
Couple of months later. And I was trying to think if there was anything. I know you were first because I remember.
Me?
Look, you were first on your
Oh.
page. When I went to first go
Excuse
find
me.
I didn't understand why you had a website address
I
instead
do.
of like a channel.
I have a website address.
You have a website address. You have a HTTP address.
I do.
Mhm. Like
What?
mine is NonyasisChat, right?
Huh.
That's all. But yours, you've got the world globe, and then you've got you've got www or www.
Is that right?
Yeah. You didn't know that, huh?
I didn't
Well,
know
I
that.
can see why you have that.
I
I,
didn't
I
know
get that. So you said
that.
stevia, hibiscus. Hold on, you guys, I'll be right with you, okay? I'm not ignoring you. Trust me. I'm just putting down what. So I do have beets. I like beets. I eat beets a lot. But that's all I need is hibiscus and stevia.
Mm. Okay, so here
Okay.
I am in the chat.
You
So
want to go
thank
ahead
you
and
guys for following me. This week I finally start tomorrow actually. I will start my long form.
which is
The long form is the 12 minutes videos that you have inside the channel that is more productive and financially healthier than the short form. The
then the
short form.
shorts. Yes,
Uh-huh.
they all
The short
definitely are.
yes. So I start that I'm so sorry. I probably won't stay with you long. I'm so congested, and I've been on breathing treatments all day.
I have my allergy pills. I take breathing treatments.
Yeah.
I have breathing treatment equipment.
And I
So
know some people can't hear the voice. They can't hear that that
that
that when you
rasp.
inhale trying to get breath, it kind of makes them want to throw up. I can't I don't remember what the name of it is, but when you try to, yeah,
Mhm.
it makes them throw up.
I get it a lot. It's where the mucus sticks,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
so there's no air
Right,
that can get
right,
in and out. Oh, believe me,
right.
I've been there. Yeah,
Oh,
I had
thank
walked
you,
with pneumonia.
Dolly. Thank you, Dolly.
Dolly's so sweet.
Thank you,
Okay,
Dolly.
so One Journey,
Yes.
I was thinking about you because you do 12 minutes, and that's a good time for the length of a video.
That's for the no, 12 minutes for the channel content video, but 12 seconds for the shorts.
You do 12 seconds. I
That
went
that
from
that
I had to teach myself, and I went from
mhm.
I found out 1 minute was the max, and
Yes.
then over time, I cut it down to 30. So I
Yeah.
kinda went back and forth between the 2.
Mhm.
Then I did find out about the music, which we should limit to 15 seconds, and
Correct.
that way you stay under the radar.
And I do have, a copyright, channel, that you can get music from that, um, I will send it to you in the
That
email,
would be great, and I
and
did get your email, so thank you. I
yes,
just
and
haven't had time to say thank you.
right, and it is copyright. So, it's non-cop it's
Copyright free.
thank you, and it's a
Mhm.
wonderful thing. You can have dinner music playing, you can have
That's nice. I like that.
I thought I didn't hear you. One moment. You can
No,
have
you
di
sound
you
good.
can have I will definitely send it to you, and,
Okay.
it's okay for YouTube, and there's lots of places like that too. Even Epidemic has an entire list.
I've heard of
Um,
epidemic.
an entire list.
Mhm.
It takes a whole day to go through it, but when you select and it's free, you select what you need and you use it for if it's your intro or whatever else. But chat
Mhm.
also is very knowledgeable about, they may not be streaming right now, but they are very knowledgeable about the music.
Yes, I know. They give
Mm.
me requests all the time.
Yes.
But I did pull all of my music out, so I'm gonna hit 3,000 again, but at least there's a lot of time left in the revenue cycle, and I did send another message today saying, "This error message is still sitting here, it's very
Yeah.
old,
Yes.
and I wanna see it disappear." I got another message that says, "When you get the 3,000 hours again, just apply." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna apply again."
This
But
is
when you
terrible.
it's been rough, but see, I realize why mine has been, and it's because of that old channel.
Yeah. But
But
also
I
your
didn't
grace.
know, but
You're
I know
very
now.
graceful going through this because you're not lazy, and you're very,
No,
very
I'm not
graceful,
lazy.
very graceful. I would not be graceful. I think I would have called my lawyer.
Oh my goodness. The only thing that I regret, and now I'm starting to see Skitland everywhere, is
Uh-oh.
that I didn't
Yeah, I
copyright it.
don't like that. I saw it too. And so mum's the
Mhm.
word until you register everything, okay?
I
If
should,
God gives you a if
but
God
it's on my banner, and I made
yeah,
that up because
yeah,
everybody calls it Skitlanta,
I
right?
know.
I made it up. I just said skit
I
and then
know.
land. So it became Skitland, and I made the banner on Copilot. But let
Yes.
me read some chats from the people. I
Absolutely.
don't want the ladies and gents to think I'm ignoring them.
No.
Gwen is saying hi, Dolly, or we are ignoring them. I should say One Journey. My apologies.
No, thank
Hi,
you.
Dolly. Gwen says One Journey, Juanita, Marion, Almez, Carla, Artie, Miss Fatal, Miss Fatal, every time I say your name, I think of a movie about Miss Fatal. What made you think of that, Miss Faye? I love it. I actually love your name. Denise, Magnolia, Angela Atkinson. Gwen is saying hello to everybody. And thank you for hitting the like button. It does. And the channel is, even though it's not blowing up with hundreds, it's the trend. Our trend is stable. It's like stable and it goes up and then it just branches out. That's what YouTube is looking for. So I want to do what they are looking for. And these ladies and gentlemen, they will watch a replay. I mean, they have been so awesome. So I'm just praying that this time it works, because there's no reason for it not to work.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no music in my videos, you know. I get no copyright strikes, or not strikes, but notifications, except the two. But I have a feeling that
Uh-oh.
there's something coming. I mentioned it once before. There's something coming with the video.
Uh-oh.
And I think that our tea with me, and I think the wind down, I'm
Okay.
hoping, I'm thinking that they're going to pull the video.
Uh-oh.
And if they pull the video, they might very well pull just the screenshots. But I don't want to get, like, certain people have been getting like so many warnings about using the video. And then, but I had the forethought. I said, if they say repetitious content,
Oh yeah, you're in trouble.
they're talking about that. That's what that message was. But
Yeah.
mine wasn't about that. I think mine was more about the other channel having
Yeah.
the same thing.
Right.
Have to. But then I thought, okay, even though I got the ratio right, I do think that, like, I know one person, she does these long chats, right? And this is for anybody who might want to create a channel as well. She does these long chats. So she's using some video. And then when you start getting all these copyright warnings,
Yeah.
they're telling you something about your use of the video.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and we're talking, like, if you do a 10-minute video, you should talk at least 6 minutes throughout the video. You can freeze frame the video and talk over it.
Yeah.
But I think that new SOP that passed, I think that has something to do with it. And they're not clear. SOPs are never clear. Okay, let me go ahead and read these, and then I'm not going to ask you to jump in because you need all the air you can get. I know, I've been there, and I use Breast Tree for that, and it works for me.
Send
And
it
I
to me.
also have I have asthma also,
Me
but
too.
I did get walking pneumonia one time, and I didn't know I had it.
Uh-oh.
I mean, and it doesn't make you sick; it makes you cough.
Cough a lot.
Yeah. And Donna Robinson says, I drink beet juice. I like beet juice, actually, for my high blood pressure, and it works wonders. Okay. Maybe I'm going to do one more order. I've been doing orders for groceries, and I keep forgetting because I don't like going to the grocery store anymore. So maybe I'll get
Really?
some beet. No, I can't stand going in the grocery store anymore.
Why?
I don't want to be around people.
Okay.
Ever since COVID,
Oh, it's over.
ever since COVID, I know I just got comfortable ordering for my home.
Yeah.
And I don't have to go anywhere. I can be doing other things. They make the deliveries, and I'm fine with that. I am. And plus, I've been working on this channel, and I'll get on a roll. Every day I get on a roll, and the chat can attest to this. It's like you'll see me out there and my blue light is on. It's because I'm working. I'm not just, I look at videos like as soon as I can. I mean, skits as soon as I can. I'm concentrated on cleaning my channel up. I don't want any more, Hi, Antoinette. Welcome in. Welcome in. And Juanita is here. Good evening, everyone. Sorry about the chit-chatting.
Hi,
I
Juanita.
did not forget about you, and neither did One Journey. And Dolly says, yes, maybe I'll order some beet juice. and some hibiscus. I thought I had some hibiscus tea, but maybe I'll get some. But stevia, is that a sugar? What's stevia? I saw it before, but I forgot. But I wrote it down. So, and you drink organic beet and pomegranate juice. Okay. But I like beets. I like pickled beets. Now, are
Yeah.
these drinks like pickled, or are they just straight beet juice? Beet juice is boring to me. But I like beets. I like pickled beets though. And I got that from my grandma. Hi,
Yeah.
Antoinette. Welcome in. Dolly says, good evening. Nonya says, buttercups and chatters. Yes, you guys are buttercups. You are beautiful flowers. And I don't know what amberite is, but that's not what I am. I'm Team Amber. But somebody said that, and I was like, what's that? A rock? Don't give me a name. I don't like that. Um, I'm just Team Amber. We don't have a name other than buttercups and chatters because we love to chat. And I really do wish they had microphones, but they probably wouldn't even want to talk to me. Would you guys talk to me if we had mics? Would you guys talk?
Of course
Durain, good
they
evening.
of course
I
they would.
don't know. They're so sweet. And they're really nice. Yeah, the pearl purse was beautiful for Delicia. That pearl purse with the big pearls going down the side. I could never rock that, but Delicia is Chanel down. Yes. I don't know. I have one Chanel bag. It was cute. And I got it because I did a purse show way back when. I did purse show when purses were being sold. But that was a really cute purse for her because that's her style. And I know a lot of people did shorts on that purse. It was an interesting purse to say the least. And Gwen is greeting everyone. I love how Chase served up Rhonda by telling her Trinity wasn't into her.
I like it.
That was one of the most grown up, I use the
Yes.
word grown up things I've ever seen Chase do.
I liked it.
I did too. I was like, Chase, are you really doing something and you're acting like an adult? And he did. He handled that very well because he didn't want her, I guess, to be walking around. You need some red wine, Dolly? What's wrong, darling? Gwen, she says she needs a glass of red wine. Dolly, are you okay? I hope you're okay, Dolly. Glad you didn't go with me today. I ran about 6 errands today. I was zoom, 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 zoom. And but I had to get it done. So because we just got back last night. And One Journey says, chat, welcome, buckle up, buttercup, like, truth, and justice, critical thinking. And One Journey, that's what we try to do in here. We don't try to make up things. We don't try to, we realize this is Wayne's world and kind of go with the skit flow.
Yeah, and you guys also take lots of notes.
We do. But I
You
think
take
a lot
notes?
of it's already in our head. Like
Oh, okay.
just the storyline itself.
Yeah, lots of
Some
notes.
of us we know some parts, others we know other parts. We put it together. I mean, we are very good at putting the pieces back, and we know how to find the videos. So when
Yeah.
people said this didn't happen, that didn't happen, if I feel up to it, I will point you in the right direction. But
Right.
then I run into people who say, well, what is this and what is this? Well, I will point you in the right direction, but you can do your research.
Yeah.
Because when you're researching, you learn other things as well.
Yes.
So just go find a video and you'll see all these other videos around it, on the skits. I mean, and that's how you learn. How do you think I learned the story? I went all the way back and I just kept digging and digging and digging. And then usually the older videos come up the next day because the
Right.
algorithm has to find them.
Mm.
So, but I've learned so much from Magnolia, Marion. Um, just I've learned so much. But before this, it was Shalman and I. But I started with Corletta and Nikki, and that's when we found out about the baby. So I've always had somebody to guide me along with the skits,
Okay.
show me how to read things and just put the pieces together. And that was Corletta and Nikki. And they are a part of O'Neill TV. I think they still are. I'm not sure. I
Okay.
haven't talked to them in a while. Marion says Trinity told Chase to send him the links for the wrap that Steen needs, the rest of the items that Steen needs for studio. I wonder if he's going to set it up. That's okay, Nonya. I'm proud to be his wife. Oh, Artie's artist said, I'm proud to be his wife. That's George Sims's wife. And I'm sure he's proud to have you. Where is he? He's hiding from me, isn't he, artist? No, I love asking your husband questions because he's very level headed and he always gives me the men's perspective on things. And I can relate to that because I love the book Men Are from Mars, Women Are from Venus. There's a lot, there's quite a bit I disagree with still, and that book is old. There's
Yeah.
still a lot I disagree with, but the majority of that book is true. The difference is like night and day between men and women. As you learn, the older you get, the more we realize we are not alike. Like Kendrick says, you not like us. It's true. It's true when you think about men and women, but somehow we come together because that's how we were formed. And that's why we're supposed to complement each other. And if
Right.
you do it right, you will complement the other. It's hard. It's work. Marriage is hard. It's hard. I mean, and you would think people that are in love, it shouldn't be that difficult, blah, blah, blah. But it is. Because after the wedding, the beautiful wedding, the honeymoon, real life starts. And you have to get to learn the person that you're going to be with almost 100% of the day or whatever it is. So I don't know. We managed so far. Hopefully it'll be fine.
Yes.
But we're not going to have One Journey talk a lot because she's coughing.
Mm.
We want her to be okay. And Donna says Terry doesn't believe fat meat is greasy. He saw he didn't believe it. Terry doesn't believe fat meat is greasy. He saw the video of Libby crashing her own car and he owes Genesis an apology. He does.
Yes.
I saw that skit when that lady brought it over and showed him, and she's going to extort $50,000 from Libby, or she's going to tell on Libby.
And
Because
she's
Libby,
on the Ring camera. Come on.
yes. Is that how long is she going to extort these people for money?
But she's on the ring camera, so two wrongs don't make a right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like I said, and I said it about Amber, I said it about anybody. If you do the dirt, you need to own it because there's probably somebody's eyes watching you. And for your own self, if you do something, be ready to own it, whether you intended to do it or not. I mean, I know that's a scary thought for people because
Yeah.
we think we can hide from it. Kind of like Anthony is hiding from reality, you
Mm.
know, when is reality really going to set in? He's starting to say the words, but when is it really going to set in that Amber is right now is gone? So he's wandering the streets like a little lost child.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's
He has to find a new garage to park in.
yes, he
And then
does.
and that's what he's busy doing. He's actually just hunting for a new place to park because when that train comes home, it wants, to come into a nice tunnel and
Yes.
or a nice garage. And men don't wait to fill that gap.
I
They
say, why doesn't he go back to Rain? Go find him a stripper.
The problem is he doesn't know that that D Nash comes from that world.
No, he does not. A lot of
So
people don't even remember
yeah,
Denisha because she was the head of the BBL crew and she was a dancer.
Exactly.
But she was the smart one.
Yes.
She's the smart one. And I
And
think he had better be very, very careful messing with Denisha, because Denisha is not to be played with.
not a toy.
Nope, she's not a toy. She's sharp as they come. And that's why she's so focused, and she can read people like, ooh.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, Anthony, you might be barking up the
And
wrong
he
tree.
he needs that kind of woman because he's so locked in his
Yes.
uh, uh, he's locked in his control.
Yes, he is.
Let me do this and then this will happen. People are not a business platform. They're not to be toyed with like business.
Yeah, and
Um,
that's how he treats people, like business,
yeah.
like a
And
business deal.
mm-hmm,
Well, you saw when he was first, trying to get at, well, the second to the last
mm-hmm,
um skit, and he found out she was working on LLCs, and this is what put this thought in my head. I'm probably totally off, which is okay, but I like when my imagination takes over sometimes,
yeah,
because it makes sense to me. So if Amber goes her own way, he's
yeah,
going to be wandering around lost. Shayla doesn't want him because she thinks she has him
come
on.
on.
But if he ends up with her,
Yeah.
and she is the way that you say, first of all, Anthony loves hearing his own name. So I don't know if
I
he's got a
know.
mental problem, but there's something wrong with Anthony.
It's ego. It's like some politician, they want their
Oh
name
gosh,
on
yeah,
every building. They want their name on every
on
building.
every building,
And
or speak of themselves in the third term, in the
yeah,
third
exactly.
person.
Yeah. So we understand who Anthony's acting out,
Hmm.
leading with money, leading with gifts, leading with blah
And
blah blah.
the thing about Denisha is that she's going to tell you what she wants. So
Yep, and
Anthony, you don't have
she's
to
a
worry.
taker. She's a taker.
She's a taker.
Hmm.
I know Karis couldn't handle her.
Nope. And I think she's perfect for Anthony so he can suffer for at least 5 years.
He will suffer under Denisha,
Yeah.
because she's not put. And even Wayne told him when he said he's good at, you know um, feeling spirits or reading spirits, and Wayne looked at him sideways, and he
Mhm.
said, "You reading spirits, hers?" Because Wayne knows she's a barracuda.
Oh
Wayne
yeah.
knows to stay away from her. But Anthony
Yeah.
doesn't know. He just sees a pretty woman.
Yeah.
That's all he sees. But what I was getting at, she was sitting there filling out the applications for LLCs. And Anthony said, well, why fill out the LLCs when you don't have people yet? You need people, and then you do the LLC. So he's given her a business lesson. But me, with the way I think, it's like, oh, you have a new storyline, but you need people for it. This is how I think, One Journey.
Right.
And it's like, audience, do you think Anthony should have people behind him to get a new storyline started so they can give us a new storyline? I
Mhm.
mean, that's how my brain thinks.
Right. When he was talking to her about the LLCs in the state
Hmm.
of Georgia, you like name me in my there's a pharmacist called Walgreen, CVS. Have you ever heard of
Yeah,
these?
yeah. I
Right,
use
okay, great.
CVS.
Well,
We got
Walgreens and
Walgreens
CVS,
everywhere.
they're registered as a pharmacist, but they have diversification within that pharmacist. They
Yes.
have soda, they have chips, they have,
Yes.
what else? Groceries,
Hmm.
they have toilet paper, makeup, and you have one entity and allow that entity to have branches. And
Yes.
within Georgia, some of the people think just have 5 LLCs. I got 5 businesses, blah, blah, blah. No, you got branches. So I think
Right.
that's what he was trying to educate to her is after you've determined what the core is, then as the branches sprout, you build from there.
So you're
Um,
thinking that way, and I'm thinking storyline.
exactly,
I'm
exactly.
like,
I'm very
okay.
logical. Yeah, very logical, illogical at the same time. But yeah.
Like, is Anthony asking the audience, if we build a storyline, or should we get, if we have the people, should we build a storyline? I mean, I do use symbolism a lot because
Right.
being a programmer, I kind of think that way,
Yes.
because it's like, why put the horse behind the cart? The cart has all the people. So you need the people before you can build a quote LLC, a new storyline. And that's where I got that from. And I posted something, but I mean, it sounds far fetched. And I realized he was teaching her, but those are things that I look at.
Ah,
Is
yeah,
there something behind that other than the obvious
yeah.
of her?
And
And that's how
they might be talking to us as well, you
that's
know,
what I'm
because
talking about.
because
Yes.
4 of us have branched out, right? I don't know how many. I'm just talking from the core of
Hmm.
O'Neill, 4 of us,
Hmm.
right? And I'm the last to attach to the train, the caboose. I don't know if I'm the last, but
Well,
I'm
you
one of
already had,
them.
but your page was already there. Wherever it's located. Because when I went to your page, I said, she's a gamer. I was in shock. When I
What?
first went to
Really?
your page, you had
Hmm.
you had gaming stuff, and I was like, what is all this stuff she's got? I
Yeah.
looked at your page like
Mhm.
last year sometime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we do click on the people and find out who they are, especially when we go to their channel to find out you're a bot, you're not real, and
Hmm.
you're just, you know, you're just a spy, an infiltrator,
Yes,
and we
to
can
come
tell.
and wreak
Yeah,
havoc on people. So
yeah.
Dolly says 21 watching, 25 likes. Please hit the like button so people will know we are here. I know that there are other people up and running. So we will be
Yeah.
here for a while. Typically, Artist and Veronica, sometimes we go for 2 hours. It depends.
Yeah.
So if there were more skits on, then we would be here longer. Marion says,
Oh,
welcome, George's wife. So, I mean, we go as long as we go.
right.
And, but there have been any skits that, we like the Ernestine skits from the weekend because they were really good, actually. They were refreshing. The chase at Rick Ross,
Yes, it's
those skits
beautiful.
were very refreshing, and I was happy to see them. And Trinity was feeling Ernestine. Yes, he was. Couldn't keep his eyes off Ernestine. And then I thought about Ben, who also couldn't keep his eyes off Ernestine. When Ben first, Danielle's husband, when he first met Ernestine, and they were talking about Kool-Aid at the Daltons, they were all there. And
Yes.
Ernestine said, yeah, we used to drink color time, our country time, Kool-Aid, when she was a child. But I thought that was a strange topic. But now I realize they come up with these ideas way before they introduce them. So somebody is writing ahead, far ahead, because Ben liked Ernestine
Hmm.
and Kool-Aid. He liked red Kool-Aid because that's what Ernestine liked. And Ernestine said, well, we drink color time, which is something I think is a Southern thing. I think Dolly said that. Um,
Not sure what
mhm.
that is.
But just it's the irony of it that Ben actually liked her as well.
Hmm.
And he liked Kool-Aid. And then here we've got um, white chocolate who's stuck on Ernestine. It's just weird little things like that, that the fact that Ben liked her, but he never acted on it. It's like, okay,
Hmm.
what was that about? And
Hmm.
now we have Trinity. So, it's like somebody is doing some thinking before they act. Somebody
Hmm.
is doing some planning somewhere. So these stories, they do a lot of editing, yes. But these stories, some of these skits have been written for a while. And I guess it's just the time when it's time to execute them.
Yes.
That's what it appears to me. And I think that that's, yeah, where it comes from. Dolly, Trinity seems laid back. Trinity led sitting there stalking Ernestine.
Yeah.
And if you didn't see it, One Journey, you should watch it. It's very,
I
It's
did.
very
I did
clean.
see this weekend's. Yes, I did see it.
I liked it. And
Yeah.
then they go to the Black Film Festival. That for me was good. It
Yeah.
was a nice wind down,
Yeah.
you know? It was nice. And
Yeah.
then Gwen says Chase tried to tell Rhonda that Trinity wasn't interested in her. I
Yeah.
don't think she believed him. And Gwen, I think at the end, when Trey came over there to see if Rhonda was okay, I think it finally sunk in her head that he didn't like her. But
Yeah.
we didn't see Ernestine anymore. She probably went on off and found Wayne and Amber or wherever she went because they were supposed to leave at 5 o'clock and we didn't see Ernestine anymore. But she, she looked a little sad because he didn't say goodbye. But we have a feeling he had to leave because I think he went to go get her poetry stuff because that man's going to set up a studio. And if he didn't like poetry, has anybody taken a look at Ernestine's poetry? It is on YouTube. If you're curious, it's I think her poetry was under Ernestine Johnson. I
I
didn't
think
look at a
I think
lot.
that's what the skit said, but I don't think I looked at it. Are you gonna pull up a sample now?
No, I'm not touching video.
Okay.
Like not yet. No,
Understood.
I don't want to touch, girl. I don't want to touch it. I don't
Under
want any footprints is my
understood.
point until I'm done. And then after they monetize me, I can, and it's not about the money, and I don't like that word, but it's after you go viral,
Yes.
the world opens up to you. The
Yeah.
the the internet world, it opens more doors. And there are different avenues you can take to do things.
Yeah.
So right now I'm in a cocoon. And when you're ready to be released from your cocoon is when things lighten up for you. So I'm going
Mm.
to stay in my little cocoon, make sure that I am ready to blast off when it's time.
Okay.
So that's why I appreciate my chat so much for helping me because I think they have a feeling that's what's coming because they are awesome. And Dolly says, like Tupac said, ain't mad at you.
Ain't mad at you.
I love Tupac actually. Him
Yeah.
and his mom were some of the
His
best
mom,
poets,
his dad, they were
and his
just
dad.
yeah.
He got it naturally. And
Yeah.
it's sad that he, went away so soon.
Yeah.
But Tupac was an excellent poet. I mean, even his rap was poetry. If you ever listen to his rap, it's sheer poetry. Hmm.
All right. I just want our children to it's so like I said, it is so easy for the enemy to infiltrate
It
families
is.
and you lose your children. And
Yes.
the
But
elders they're devastated because of the loss.
I think
Um,
that,
yeah.
like, I have seen the growth, most of us have, of rap. I hated rap. And it started with NWA. Were they in the NWA? I think that was it. But
Sure.
they were bad. They were bad news. And it was all about cursing and cussing and so I've watched it evolve. And then we got the garage rap and we got the E40s and on
Mhm.
and on and on. Now we've got Kendrick Lamar and we've got Drake and all the negativity. We have Eminem. And one of the reasons I like Eminem is because Eminem, he spits rhymes, but they're not necessarily hurtful. But
Okay.
he's a very good lyricist and he has read the dictionary plenty of times.
Yeah.
And that's why he's such a dangerous person to compete against. He learned the hard way how
Yeah.
to break into that world. But overall, I don't care for rap at all. But when I hear a rapper that's really good in their messaging and their message itself,
Yeah.
then I'll listen. But the hardcore rap, I don't like one bit because it does get into our kids' heads and it wants to live there, wants to reside there, like the twins on
Well, all the
on Barry
twins,
and
yeah.
Bethany. That's all they think about. They just think they're going to be rappers, and that's what I don't like about rap. It's the negative impact it has. But if you listen to some of it, it's very poetic. It's just the beat that
Well,
makes it hard, and that affects our children. That's my take on it. Um, I'm actually very happy my kids were never hard into rap.
yes.
I'm very happy of that. I like that my kids like old school. My youngsters. My son likes Sam Cooke. Yeah, he loves Sam Cooke. He does.
Mm,
I mean, they love like soulful music, and I'm glad that they do. Now, my oldest daughter is Monica, Aaliyah, that group, TLC,
yes.
SWV, and then the baby girl, she's she's pop. She's more pop.
Mhm.
And my son is soulful. Ray Charles, I mean, we're talking 20 years, 20 something year olds.
Wow. I
Yeah,
haven't heard his name in such a long time.
Ray Charles.
Yeah. How's he doing?
Didn't Ray Charles pass away?
Oh,
Did
yes,
Ray
yes,
Charles
yes.
pass
That's right.
away?
That's
He
right.
did,
I was
right?
thinking about someone else. I was thinking about the other one.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Um,
You're right. He did.
but yeah, and I mean, my son, he does listen to like beat, the
Yeah.
beats,
Yeah. I was
beat.
thinking Stevie Wonder, not Ray Charles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stevie, yeah, I
Mhm.
grew up with Stevie Wonder.
Yes.
But okay, so Dolly, let me go ahead and read some comments because One Journey cannot speak.
Yes,
We
and I'm
want her to
actually
rest her
going to say
voice.
good. It's 11:17 p.m. So I'm
Oh,
actually yes. So I'm actually going to say good night.
oh, One Journey saying good night, everyone.
Yes.
One Journey, do you have an inhaler or something to take?
Yeah, I'm going to go and do that now, and then I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Oh, and I was just gonna say, I don't know if we're supposed to mention medication, but I take Lasix with for my water because the first
Yes,
one that they gave me didn't
it
work,
didn't work.
but the Lasix works,
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna
I am
find
going
out
to
that
order some
tomorrow.
beet juice.
You did tell me that about the Lasix.
Okay, I thought so,
Yeah, yes.
but
I'm
I'm gonna
finding that out
remember.
tomorrow at what time? I think it's 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
find
gonna
that out.
remember what artist said and Dolly, I think it was Dolly about the beet juice and the hibiscus and the stevia. Isn't stevia a sweetener?
Yeah.
It's a sweetener, right? I've seen it before, and I thought it was a sweetener. Okay, Dolly says we won't deny that Anthony's a good actor. No, he is
No,
a good actor,
no, we're
and
not gonna deny that.
yeah, he can carry a storyline. He just needs somebody that can do it with him, and I think maybe Denisha might just be the one.
Oh, I cannot wait till she whips them into shape.
Yeah, let's not say 50 Shades of Gray, or as Amber put it, 50 Slaves of
Right,
Gray.
we don't yeah, we don't want that, but she definitely is her eyes
No,
are
no,
open, she's not walking blind, and
exactly.
that's the kind of woman he needs, because
Yes,
if he has a blind woman, he will destroy her like Sheila, he'll destroy Amber, because
hmm,
those are his destructive force, but once
yes,
you get someone who has eyes to see, it
yes,
won't happen. She's gonna call you on every turn.
she sure
On
is.
every single turn. And even today, I think it was today or yesterday, we saw Ben's wife trying to cozy up
Oh
to,
gosh,
and I'm like, hey, she doesn't need to be fired. She has children.
that was
You know what I
today.
mean? You don't even have children. You
That
need
was
to watch
today.
your own husband. Figure it out.
Yes, figure it out.
You need to get $5,000 and hire a PI or call a lawyer.
Instead of asking the lake house lady to
Yeah.
tell.
We don't want that kind of lake house lady. We want the kind of lake house lady
Yeah,
that understands that people can walk around you and they're deceiving you, but I'm gonna let you know who it is.
the lake house lady is starting to irritate me
Yeah, that's the
because she's
problem. Yeah, we're
she's
moving away
pushing
from
divorce. She's
yeah,
pushing it because she's
yeah,
been hurt before.
yeah. I don't want that.
And I understood when she told Amber. I
Yes,
was thankful, but I didn't like it. but I understood it at the
Stood it,
time. But
yes.
now seeing her, it's like she's
She's
pro-divorce or
stuck.
something.
She's stuck.
She is stuck.
Yeah, we weren't pro you because of you hating or want to see things destroyed. We were
She
pro you because you were
right,
brave enough to say, "Hey, this happened to me. I don't want it to happen to you." But
exactly.
you can't always help people.
That now she wants to just, if they do something bad, just divorce them. And
Yeah.
that I have a problem with. And that's the problem I have with Michelle.
Well, there goes the imbalance again of not balancing the justice or what's in front of you. Everything
Hmm.
has to be there's good and there's bad, right? So we
Yes.
balance. So and she's not doing any balance. She's just stuck in one thing. You
Yes.
know, just
She's
like
stuck
some
on
women,
divorce.
yeah, when I was growing up, some women would say, I don't need no man. I don't need no man.
They
Or
still
they'll be
say
like,
that.
I ain't getting
I
the
don't need
house.
no
I'm
man.
single. I'm not getting the house. I'm single. And you're
Really?
like,
Yeah, come on.
yeah.
I
And
built a
there's
house
no
when I was
balance
single.
in their thinking and talking.
Yes.
Just like with Shayla, when you talk, you have no balance. When Lauren talks, she has no balance. You know, you love this man. You love pumping him. You're not just pumping him for a purse. You're
One
pumping him.
journey, she delivers. When she speaks, you guys hear her?
Yeah,
She's spitting bars here. That's a good thing, One Journey.
that's
Go ahead.
thank you.
That's a good thing.
But I'm just saying, come on, don't mess up my lake house lady. You know,
And
I
that's what
want
they're
her to
doing.
continue to be the helper, not the annoyance, not
And
the
she's the annoyance right now.
She yeah,
Yes.
they've made her the annoyance. Yeah.
She wants everything. If they do something, one thing, if they cheat, they're out of here. Well, for
Yeah.
me, if you cheat, you're out of here anyway. But
Yeah, I don't hear
because
anyway.
I just dislike cheating. But that lady is, well, what about Amber? Lady, if you don't go find some business to handle that's your own.
Yeah.
And I'm just
Remember I
hoping
talked
that she
about
never
how
dated Dave
lonely
before.
and I did talk about how lonely Amber is. I'm also seeing
She was
Danielle. She's
lonely.
lonely. And
I
also
said
her
that for a
sister
whole
is
year and a
lonely.
half.
Yes,
She's been
yeah.
lonely.
She's been lonely.
She's been lonely. She's
And
in that
that's why
big
she's
house.
talking to the city.
He's there and he's not talking to his wife. All he wants to do is touch her at night. And that's
Wow.
what people, I think people were missing that piece.
Yes,
They
yes.
thought because they were there in the same house, everything was honky dory. No,
No.
that's mental abuse,
Yeah.
especially when she
Well, no
tries
one
to
likes
talk to
that
him and
word for
everything is
some
a no.
reason. For some reason people don't like that that word abuse or that word ill
It is what it
treatment
is. I
or ill
mean,
treatment. If we look up abuse in the thesaurus, it has different
it
phrases,
does.
but they don't want to think that that could actually be going on.
Can
Your
you
children can
imagine somebody playing with your brain, playing with your
oof.
mind, not caring what you think? I mean, if
Mhm.
you lived with, not you, but if we lived with a person like
Yeah,
that, can you imagine
hard.
how horrible you would feel
Yeah.
when you didn't matter, what you
It didn't
thought didn't
matter.
matter? Nothing about you and your brain
Yeah.
mattered. Kind of
Yeah.
like Tamara and Wayne. He paid her to do a couple of things: cook, be quiet,
Yeah. Be
and
cool.
bed me down.
Yeah, yeah, that was terrible.
That's what Wayne wanted.
That but I'm just saying that
That was
was
horrible.
terrible.
Hmm.
That was terrible.
And she had no idea. She had no idea.
No idea.
So I don't blame Tamara for that part. Why I blame her for dealing with Shayla and letting
Yeah.
Shayla get
Well, the thing
snake
is
oil on
she's
her.
blind walking like she's blind
Hmm.
walking. She's canceled her voice.
Yes.
So
And he
her
wanted to
dad's her
cancel her
voice.
voice.
Yeah, her dad's her voice.
Yes.
Shayla's her voice. She's canceled her best friends. Who
Yes.
walks away from stability with friends to instability?
The
You don't know these
instability.
people. You're not a teenager. You know,
Nope.
you're not 12 years old. You
And
should
that's the
know of
problem
your
with Tamara.
right.
Yeah.
You should know your foundation. What's the foundation here?
The other thing that I think a lot of us noticed is that when they were first getting to know each other,
Yeah.
she was getting to know what he wanted. He never asked what she wanted.
See,
He
people are
never
not seeing
once
this. They're not
questioned
seeing
what
that.
she
They're not
wanted.
seeing that.
People
They're
don't
not
see
seeing
that.
that.
Yeah. They're not picking up that he was
Yeah,
not in tune to her.
correct. He
He
was
wants
paying for a
everything about
service.
him.
He was paying for a
Mhm.
service. Yeah,
That's right. And that's what her dad told her. And her dad, whether you
correct,
like his delivery or not, he was not
correct.
wrong.
Not wrong.
Exactly. Because
Not
he's
wrong.
old school. He knew what was going on. But when
Yeah.
he found out that she was a transaction,
Oh my God.
which is what she was,
Yeah.
and I hope she doesn't go into a depression. She's either going to go into a depression or she's going to turn into a maniac. I use
I'm
the
not
word
sure how
maniac
Shayla.
loosely,
I don't know. And now she's all in Shayla's house,
which
and
is a
we're like,
bad place for her to be.
"What are you doing there?" And we're like, "What are you doing there?"
I was wondering how did she get there in the first place when she found out Shayla slept with Amber's husband.
Look at
Why?
that.
I was wondering why are they putting Tamara
I
with
don't know.
Shayla? Why are they letting her side with Shayla
I have
when
no
she only
clue.
heard Shayla's side? She knows the other side now, but it no longer matters.
It no longer
It
matters.
doesn't matter.
It
I
no
like
longer
Shayla.
matters.
She better watch out. Shayla will move her out of her spot.
Well, that's what Mom wants, right?
Oh yeah, her mom likes
Miss
fame. She likes
Angelina
money.
wants
Oh
Shayla
gosh,
to be
yeah.
Wayne's. She,
That's the latest conquest on the list.
she's funny.
She need to worry about Sincerely and Kai opening that front door
Yeah,
because Kai can open the door now, as we all know.
exactly.
We
And in
saw
Georgia,
him.
we keep our doors open.
You do?
Yeah, in Georgia, they keep their doors open. In the daytime, the door is open. Remember, if you enter someone's dwelling, you're going to go to jail for a long time.
Mm,
Um,
that's true.
so, but I'm a New Yorker. We don't leave doors open over here, honey.
Yeah, we don't leave doors open here either. The door get locked, the
Yeah.
alarm goes on, and everything else. You never
Hmm.
know what might wander in.
Yeah. And the doors here, when you get here, you buy your home, you have to buy new doors because they're not steel.
You guys have steel doors?
I have steel doors in New York, and we have steel doors down here. I think the law says here you have to have two steel doors in Georgia.
What? Really?
Steel doors, it prevents quick access.
Oh my goodness. We
I
just have
know.
regular doors. I mean,
No, regular
we
doors
have
you kick in. You
storm.
kick them in and you come
Yeah,
in.
we
And
have
you and
storm doors.
the wires are on the outside, so
Yeah.
all you do is snip the wires.
Mhm.
That's why that those little boys that terminated that rapper Julio Fulio, they thought they had a plan. They were dressed up like a movie, but you had no plan.
That's
And
insane.
now you're in jail for life. That's not
And
good.
this was a game.
Yeah, I will send it to
I'm gonna
you.
have to look it up and read
I'm
about it.
gonna send it to you later.
Okay.
But not tonight, not tonight. But I will
Okay.
send it. You know I'm good at sending.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, so not to
Okay. I
worry.
better get back to the chat
Please, good
because I
night.
know they're saying, "What about us? We're here." Okay. Dolly says we won't deny that Anthony's a good. I almost
Good
said
night.
attorney, a good actor. Marion says Amber has a group pic on her IG with a bunch of the ladies
Oh,
from the skits. Okay. And that I would definitely love to look at. Shayla and Amber. Please like, share, and subscribe. And welcome. Buckle up, Buttercups. I think when they get back, there's going to be a lot to be done. Okay? A lot's going to be done when they get back. And then Dolly says, Gwen, I think one journey dropped off. One journey you dropped off and left me. Okay. Gwen says, I'm sorry, Dolly said to Gwen, I think what Chase told Rhonda went over her head. At first it did, but when I picked up when Trey came, then I could see the sadness in her. Like it finally settled in her head. Dolly, right, it did. Because at first she was in denial. But when Trey came, it was like I think she was getting it, maybe. When Trey said, What's wrong with you? I think right then was when she was getting it. I could be wrong, of course, but he did ask her what's wrong. So that tells me that maybe it sunk in, you know? And then Gwen, oh, Rhonda was clueless. She was. And yes, purchased a blazer. Fits really well. Yeah, he looks D looks really good. Is that what you mean? D looks really nice in suits. It's a little tight, but tight for me. But he looks really good in a suit. But in real life, he's a really well put together man. He's extremely well spoken and educated. And he said he took drama forever so he can just roll into his parts now. I mean, forever. So I do appreciate Damien. I do, because I watched his interview. It was like last year, but he was very well put together. I was very impressed. And he speaks extremely clearly. I mean, very well spoken. Gwen says, Dolly, I'm real clue. Chase was giving her kind of hints, yeah. And then it was like she didn't hear him. Not until he broke out and just told her straight up what was going on. Then she heard it, but she didn't believe it. But when um I always want to call him Scrub. When Tyrone's cousin, Trey, came to talk to her, she got it. Artist, I'm sorry. Got good. I'm glad you are saving the hibiscus tea. And I wrote it down. I put it in my phone. I have to order a couple of things tonight, so I'm going to. Okay, Julio Fulio. I know the name. Okay, yes, I'm all artist. Thank you. I hate pushing the audience button, so I will clap. I mean, it's like it's buried, and you got to go dig down in there and get it out. Where it should be like maybe on the top layer, where you can just push the button for the various signs, but you have to go get it and come back out. And that's kind of, I thought that was kind of wonky, in the software when I first found the sounds and how to turn down a sound from like one of the skits. I do mine here. I don't know that anybody else does, but I do it here, and I turn the sound down because um, you can't use the sound from a Country Wayne skit. Like if Lyrica sings or Anthony Q, whoever was singing, you can't use their music. That's a violation. So there are all kinds of things that go into, and that's one Journey's address. Oh, she has a YouTube one now, so that's good. Okay, and then Sean Gathright, 18 years old. Chance, 21 years old. Alicia Andrews, female accomplice, convicted of manslaughter. 21-year-old Davion Murphy. 27-year-old Rashad Murphy. They're all going to jail for life, to prison for life, just because they wanted to be gangbangers. And get well soon, One Journey, Donna says. I know she's probably listening. Get well, One Journey. Roan is going to drop Sade. Her cousin told him about the fake pregnancy that Sade did with Rafi, and he went to Sade on 100. Is there anything good on the skit? On the 11:30 skit? Does anybody know? And let's see, Marion, yeah. And then Dolly says, Magnolia, did you see those suits? Magnolia, what did you think of D? Magnolia might be asleep. She might be gone because we were talking so long. Um, he looked good. I think a little tight, but he's buff, So, but he looked good. I liked him in the blue, the darker blue. I liked him in actually the white suit if he were going to you know, um, a white party. And then I liked him in the charcoal. I didn't like the pastel colors on him too much. I think one of the greens was fine, but I didn't like the lavender. But he's very handsome man. He's got a nice build. And then Marion says Sade is feeling herself as she is spoiled, and they have her interacting with too many men. And I don't like that. You are absolutely right, Donna. I agree. I totally agree with you. Marion, right here was hot. And let's see, what else do we have? Thank you, One Journey. Nonya has been very graceful and patient. Nonya is very dedicated to get across the finish line. I am. And Gwen, it's because it's a challenge. But I love doing this because it makes me feel like I'm programming again, like I'm an engineer again. And that's why I like this so much. Even learning the storyline, those are key elements that go into building a program. You have to know what you're putting into the model in order to make the model work. And I think that's the challenge, and that's why I like it so much. Mm-hmm. True. True. And then Iris says, "Hi, Iris." Iris says, "Hello, everybody." One Journey saying good night, and she says, "Buckle up, buttercups." Dolly, I thought about you last night. Why you got me sweating at night now? I think I was just tired, but I thought about you this morning, and I said, Dolly did this. You jinxed me, Dolly. You did. You did this, Dolly. My menopause was pausing earlier until my daughter came by, and seeing her face calmed me. That's so sweet, Dolly. I'm so happy. But yeah, I woke up perspiring and I'm going, Dolly, that's weird that I think about you guys at night, isn't it? But yeah, I blamed you, Dolly, for that. But I think I was probably just sleeping really hard because I was exhausted. Hi, Iris. Welcome in. Welcome in. You guys, it's getting late. I know One Journey and I were talking a lot. So I hope you're okay. We weren't trying to like just bogart the show, but she has a lot of tea she can spill. And when I listen to One Journey, I learn a lot. These days and times are for this week only. Thank you, Gwen. I learn a lot from One Journey about a lot of how to put things together. They're the same things I'm thinking, but the way she puts them together sticks with me. So, can I repeat One Journey? No. But do I understand One Journey? Yes. But I can never speak the way she does. She's an amazing woman. Thanks, Gwen. You have the times down pat. Yes, all of the queens. Hi, Nature. Welcome in, girl. How are you? Good evening, Nonya, One Journey, and Chat family. Good evening. Glad to see you, Nature. Nature for Holistic Wellness is her actual name. Okay. Yeah, stevia is the sugar substitute. I remembered it after when she said it. Was like, yeah, I want to make sure I got it right, and I will order some because I have to put an order in tonight. And I use the face wipes that Amber had recommended, and you can get them on Amazon. And I actually love them. They're washcloths, but they kind of remind you of bamboo, but they're disposable. And they don't tear or anything. They don't get lint all over your face. They're awesome, and they don't even cost that much. They're like $7 for I think like 50 of them. So I had bought some once, then I bought some more, and they're good, and they feel good on your skin, and then they get down in your pores. So I tried them and I like them because I've tried other ones that would tear up, like no, or get lint all over my face. And On Nature says Michelle is going to start watching Ben on behalf of Danielle. This is going to be interesting because Michelle will tell ASAP. It may conflict with Ben because he recently, threatened that he will be watching her. So you're right, Nature. It's going to get good. Artist says, stevia is a natural sweetener. I remember that from the leaves of the plant stevia. Rabadiana. Is it Rebadiana? I think. It tastes very sweet but contains little to no calories. Okay. And it does not raise blood sugar the way sugar does. Maybe I should put it in my coffee because I drink a lot of coffee too. I think I will. Because I don't like the other sweeteners. They're so artificially flavored. They just don't taste good. I've been ordering groceries since 2020. Me too, Dolly, and having it delivered or my daughter picks it up. My daughter likes to go. My oldest daughter is she's the only one that's here right now. She loves to go and pick hers up. So she uses that pickup parking spot, those. She likes to take my granddaughter and they go get the items. And my granddaughter, of course, she's 6, 6 or 7, and she just loves going with mommy. So she's like my daughter was, and she's stuck to mommy like glue. But she's a daddy's girl. But mommy's the boss. That's what she told us. Mommy's the boss of daddy. Out of the mouths of babes. Yeah, mommy's the boss of daddy. It's like, girl, little girl, little girl. So let's see. Gwen says, hey, nature. I've been ordering groceries. Yeah, me too. I don't even want to go in the grocery stores, to be honest now. I go in there and then I look around and it's like, I don't want to be in here. And I don't know if they did it where you guys live, but during COVID, like Safeway, I don't know if you guys have Safeway, but Safeway, Lucky, all those stores, they had the one-way signs on the floor during COVID. You can go this way or this way down the aisle. They were literally on the floor, glued on, I guess, with tape or something. Like, you're in a traffic zone or something. But yeah, I've gotten spoiled. And then we've got, do you think Trinity will be a permanent cast member? Oddities appearances. I think he might be here for a while. I think he'll be here long enough to get under Jay's skin. Because Jay's going to go over there one day and there's not going to be a Trey. There's going to be a Trinity. I'm just guessing, but he's going to be looking real funny because he's about to start messing with Bree. Is the way it's going. Yes, Carla. Damien does look good in those suits. He does. He dresses up very well. He had a nice body. I mean, we can't say he doesn't, right? But yeah, he looked good. And then that's why I was wondering, is he going to run into Tamara? But then he's got a lot of other things going on, right? So I wonder how Tamara would feel if she saw Damien dressed like that. Just curious, not making anything of it. But I wonder. My name started as Faye et al. Now that was your license plate when I worked on legal docs for AT&T. Okay. Nobody got it right. So it morphed into becoming fatal. I got it. I get it. Wow. Faye and the rest. I like it. I like that. That's cool. Okay. And then Donna Robinson says, Nonya, no pickled, just straight beet juice. How boring, Donna. Just straight beet juice? All right. I tried to find some regular beets in the store. And do you know I couldn't find any? Like, fresh beets. You've gotten used to the taste now? Okay. Well, I'm going to get the hibiscus, the stevia, and the beet juice. And you know what, Donna? In retrospect, I bought some beet juice, and I think I didn't like it because I was expecting pickled because I like pickled beets, right? So when I tasted the juice, I guess I just expected it to be pickled, but it wasn't. And I kept it for a long time. I've done that with prune juice too. I like prunes, but I don't like prune juice. But anyway, so thank you for telling me that because I thought maybe I bought something and it was supposed to be sweet. Drink the organic with the pomegranate. Okay. Now that I can do. I like pomegranates. Okay. Because I'm going to place an order after we're off. Menopause, Nonya. Yeah, I know. Don't start with me, Dolly. Don't start. But I was sweating. I wasn't happy, and I blamed Dolly. You guys, I'm not kidding you. I said, Dolly, you did this. Jinx me. Nature says, Artist Sims, yes, stevia is a good substitution for sugar. I don't mess with the artificial sweeteners. And we know that they're not good for you also. and then they don't even taste good, the artificial ones. So, but I had heard of stevia because I was like, wait a minute, I've heard that before. I've never purchased it before. So I'm going to purchase that. So let me ask artists, do I need to go buy some regular old boring beet juice? Do I need to get some regular boring? Well, what if I put stevia in the beet juice? Will that work? Dolly, don't you say menopause to me anymore. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But I was perspiring. I got up at like 4:30 and went and took a shower. I was like, So, and I did the sheets. I mean, it was bad enough to wake me up, which was a surprise. Artists, yes, stevia's a good. Maybe if I get the beet juice also, because I have a tendency to like want to do one thing and then I get bored with it, then I have to do another, right? So I get bored quickly. Oh, you put beet powder in your smoothies? See, and I don't like juice. I don't like juice. I like coffee and water. That's all I like, for real. I like coffee and water. And I like tea. I like tea. I like green tea. Diamond Rodriguez, welcome in. I'm sorry I took so long. Chase normally gets on my nerves, but I agree. He really stepped up to do the right thing by keeping it real with Rhonda. I was actually very proud of Chase. First time ever. Mm-hmm. He did and he did it in a really good way. So you put beet juice or beet powder in your smoothies. That makes sense. And then artist says some studies have found that certain stevia compounds may help relax blood vessels, which can contribute to lower blood pressure. And when I do these shows, I'm really focused now more so than I was before because I have a lot of nervous energy. And so I would say words, they would come out wrong, and I would listen to the replay and go, "Why'd you say that?" But we live and learn, right? And so it's getting better. And I'm more comfortable because, like Angela Atkinson can tell you, the first time I went on O'Neill TV a couple of years ago, he asked me to come up there. I was a nervous wreck and I was bashful, but I wasn't a bashful person, but I was bashful to get up there. And all it is you sitting at your computer and then we send you a link and you click the link and then you appear. It's not like you have to leave your home or do something special. You could just use your phone. So, but I did it. And Angela says, "You were so bashful." I guess I was bashful and innocent. You guys see me innocent? I'm innocent. I guess I can be a little mischievous when somebody is doing something they shouldn't be doing. I can be mischievous. Mhm. Not bad. And I never do anything to hurt people, but I can be mischievous. Some studios, okay. I'm going to get some stevia. And then Diamond says Trinity is an interesting addition. I think he's coming back. We are skit tracers. I like that, Miss Faye. I like that. Skit tracers. That works well. I like that a lot. Monk fruit. I've seen monk fruit. I've never tried it, but I have seen it, Diamond. I have seen it in and I've seen it on TV, stuff like that. Okay, so thank you for that. I'll keep that in mind. And Gwen says, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. And good night, one journey from me, from Nonya to you. And then Dolly says, smoothies are one of those smoothies, girl. My kids used to work at Jamba Juice. Yeah, you guys have Jamba Juices or did. I don't know. But I don't like juice. I have ginger, I have turmeric, and something else, black pepper, and all of that. Do you notice any of the beet taste? No. I don't like turmeric though. I tried to drink it, but I don't like turmeric and I don't like curry. But I think it's because back in the day when curry first hit the States and turmeric, I ate so much of it because I love the food that now I don't like curry and I don't like turmeric at all. I think I just overindulged, you know? But I have all of those sitting right in my cabinet. My kids are like, well, mom, just get some veggies and put it in there and blah, 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 and ginger. And I'm like, nope, not happening. I don't want it. It is at Diamond. I like it. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's healthy. It's something I should do. I can do the stevia. I can do the beet juice. I can do the hibiscus tea. I can do those. Brooke kicked Isaiah out. What happened? He was trying. That boy need to go have a seat. I hope he gets caught. I do. I'm so sick of him. Little nasty self. Bad butt. Little bad boys. Artists, thank you for sharing information about how stevia helps relax blood vessels. You know what? I'm going to order some stuff. And I'm still going to take my medication, but I'll get it into my system and see how it works. I'll still take my medicine because I don't want to feel like that. Hi, Steffi Mac. Like I did the other day. I was sick. Steffi Mac, good evening. Good evening. How are you, darling? Good to see you, Steffi. You guys got let out of school? You out of school now, Steph? I'm glad to see you, darling. I am, as always. Okay, and then let's see. Dolly, oh, that's sweet. Her daughter. Hi, Steffi. People are saying hi, Steffi. Hey, Steffi, George Sims's wife has joined. She's a subscriber now. You know George Sims. His wife's name is Artist. Artist says Steffi, and Steffi is part of O'Neill TV's group and my group. And I like Steffi. She's cool. She's tough. She's tough, but she's not about the nonsense. And Artist says, Nature, you're more than welcome. Okay, good night, Steffi from Donna Robinson. Miss Faye says, I say, let her call the police and then charge her with extortion. That's what I would do. And Terry, it crossed his mind, but it crossed it and kept going. Yeah, he told her Libby filed a law insurance claim. You know, I think, did the lady just assume that Libby filed the claim? Because I didn't see any skit where she actually did, right? So it seemed like the lady just assumed that Libby would have filed because she had a $60,000 car. So let's see what Libby has to say to that woman. That's what I'm waiting for. And then Brooke will cut ties with Isaiah. She needs to, Gwen and Dolly. And then remember, her aunt told her basically, don't worry about that little boy because you're going to move on. You're going to grow out of Isaiah. And remember, he used to be attached to Brooke. And now that they've done whatever they've done, now it's the reverse. It's her being wanting to be attached to Isaiah. And that is typically what happens, from what I can tell. And then Steffi says, hi, Gwen. Steffi Max says, good night, everyone. Marion, well, Nonya, he told Amber he's out if he doesn't have her. I'm sorry. Are you talking about Anthony? I thought Anthony told Amber if he doesn't, he'll never be out of her life, even if he doesn't have her. Is that what you mean, Marion? Because he said he will never be out of her life. And that screams stalker. That does. It truly does. When he said that, I was like, what? Yeah, I remember that. If Anthony learned she was a dancer, I wonder how he would feel about it. I think he'll get more excited, but Anthony still is his mind is going to go to the XYZ. And what did you do when you were a dancer? Watch. If and when he finds out, his mind's going to go to the gutter, whether she was a dancer and didn't do anything or not, because that's where Anthony's mind goes, and that's where it's parked all the time. Well, not all the time, but a lot of the time. Gwen says, Dolly, I hope so. Even though the schools are close to each other, Isaiah will be roaming for a new woman. Well, he did meet that girl. And Ahmed says, good evening, Steffi. Good evening, Steffi Mac. Me too, Gwen. And Nature says, Steffi Mac. Hello, Steffi. Thank you for joining the wind down, Nonia's wind down. Please get comfortable and sip on your favorite beverage. You can drink anything you want to, Steffi. Thanks for coming in, though. I'm glad you did. I am. Tonight's a slow night, kind of, because the skits are not skitting today, but I think they will be this week. So, again, buckle up, buttercups, because they'll be back. And Marion says he likes to talk about himself in the third person. I cannot stand people who do that. They are very, very, they have narcissistic tendencies. Their heads get big. Like if I slip and say that, I catch myself. I said, what did I just say? I don't like that one bit. I don't like that. And he talks about himself in third person, not good at reading spirits. Nope, he's not. And Anthony has a huge ego and loves for it to be stroked. He just, I couldn't deal with Anthony. I couldn't. Hi, Michael Brown. Welcome in. How are you? Michael Brown says, good evening, Nonya. I'm fine. Tired now. We switched to this time slot, so I know when you guys get out of O'Neill or wherever you are that it's, I'm about to wrap up. But the people on the East Coast, they were up with me late, and I'm on the West Coast. So it's not like it's extremely late here, but it's late there on the East Coast. So, and I don't want to do that. There was no reason to do it. Yeah, but thank you, Michael, for coming in. We're just doing a wind down. There weren't that many skits today to talk about that were really worth it. So we were kind of talking about Ernestine and Trinity, and if Trinity was going to go get the rest of what Ernestine needs, and we think that he is, because we know for sure that man likes him some Ernestine. So Trey can say bye-bye. What do you think, Michael? Because he was laser focused on Ernestine. Trinity, his eyes were just everywhere she went. He couldn't help it. And I actually think hopefully that's a good thing. And Ernestine has been through heck. So hopefully that's enough drama. Maybe she learned something from everything she's gone through. And now she's got Trey to get rid of. And he's got Miss Johnson. So we'll see where that goes. It is why Anthony should be inquisitive with Wayne and he was in nature, about what he knows about Denisha. I don't think Anthony would even pay attention, though. I really don't. All he sees is a beautiful woman, and she's an extremely beautiful girl or lady. But I think that's all Anthony sees is beauty. Surprised that Wayne didn't warn him. You surprised, Nature? No, I'm not. Wayne loves to see Anthony bump his head. He does. I think they still have that competition that they had in the beginning. And I think that Wayne just gets a kick out of seeing Anthony bump his head. That's a shame. Surprised that Wayne didn't warn him, but congratulated him for becoming back to old Aunt again. I know. If they're not two birds of a feather, I don't know who are, because they are just so much alike. But anyway, let's see. It is why, yeah, he said he was being Aunt again. Aunt again would be doing some work, and Anthony has not worked in a while. He just sits on that porch like a little old man. Marion says, see, Aunt looks for this, and I think prefers to have his ego fed and feel like he's the king of the castle. He does. He needs that. That's why he needs the attention. He's even willing to take his attention from Kai, take the attention off of Kai and put it onto me, Anthony Dalton, the Reverend Anthony Dalton. I'm just kidding. But yeah, Walgreens is, yeah, it's like what Rite Aid used to be. Let's see, we had some Rite Aids up until maybe, I think I know where one Rite Aid is still located in Northern California. But we have Walgreens everywhere, and CVS and Walmart. I mean, we have basically the same stores. Marion, you don't have people, so you really don't have a business. That's true. And then Gwen says, please join Nonya Monday through Saturday mornings. Okay. And this is temporary because Miss B is going to be doing lives. She's going to start doing lives in our T spot. So she'll be doing her lives. I don't know her schedule, her hardcore schedule, but she will be in my slot on Saturday mornings because, I typically don't work on Saturday morning. I try to spend time with my husband or whatever, but I will do the wind down Saturday night. And then we have church and stuff on Sunday. So we get to spend a lot of time together. So anyway, so the tea is still going to be 12 Eastern, 9 my time, which is Pacific, and 11:15 Central. And the wind down will be Monday through Saturday nights, 7 p.m. Pacific, which is my time, 10 your time, and 9 CST. And that's just same bat place, same bat channel. I would put it that way, right? Thank you, Gwen. She's always so helpful. These days and times are for this week only. And then Miss B is supposed to come on. Both logics make sense. Wayne always told Aunt his ego's too big. Yes. Hi, Trapstar. Welcome in, darling. Trapstar says hi, Nature, or Nature says hi to Trapstar. Good to see you, hear you. I agree. Good to see you, Trapstar. You guys were going off in the comments today. I saw you. And I jumped right in it. Couldn't help it. I mean, going off in a good way, though. And then, Trapstar, I meant to see you here. I hope you're having a good evening. Me too. It is 12:03 there where you are. Are you guys ready to go? I know a lot of you have work. Dolly, if you don't quit. Dolly says, menopause was pausing today. I needed more chill. Dolly cracks me up. I like that, Dolly. That's cute. But yes, please do join me at the times that we normally meet. And yes, Ben was mesmerized by Ernestine, indeed. And her color time. What, red Kool-Aid was it? Trey is going to have to move out since Trinity starts being local and around to see Ernestine. And I bet he sets up a studio at the ranch. Watch. Trey's really going to be in his feelings. You better go find TJ. Nonya, I told you, good old boys secretly like sisters. I know, baby girl. They do. They do. That all white party was fire. It was. It really was. It was like, I want to be there, kind of like, and I started to do a skit. Like, if you see me, I think I told you guys, if you see me like putting my face in a video, that's because that's one thing that YouTube wants to see you do. They want you to be a part of the video. And that's why sometimes you'll see my face like smack up against the video because they want to see that. Country Time Lemonade. I remember Country Time. And Nature says, I wonder if Miss Johnson will take Trey. I doubt it. Take Trey in to live with her? I bet she doesn't. Hope he ain't sleeping in the chicken coop. She seems like she knows her home to be herself. Yeah. She may do it, especially if Trey gets asked to leave. And he was so out of place. I had secondhand embarrassment. I'm not kidding. He was so out of, just way out, like standing out like a sore thumb. I did have secondhand embarrassment for him, especially about that check. Trinity in real life was married to a sister. I mean, he's black. In this country, you got black blood in you, you black. We used to have people who would pass for other nationalities, but in America, you got a drop of blood, you black. And that's a fact. Unless you can pass for something else, and most people don't pass these days. They just be like, I'm mixed, so get over it. But yeah. And if Chase hired Trinity for only a few skits, he needs to extend it. I love Trinity's presence and energy. I think Trinity is, oh, you mean for the storyline? He looked good with Ernestine, though. They really did. And Ernestine's little cough, I think that's a nervous cough or something she's got. The Bethany saga continues with her shenanigans. She started in on Shara, and then her and Larry got into it. Larry kicked them all out, told Bethany to go to her room. That was a hot mess. It really was. I'm glad Shara's on papers, though, because otherwise Shara would probably be in the clink clink. And then Donna says, Trap Star, I believe Rhonda couldn't wrap her head around the fact that Trinity wasn't really into her, because she was making it like he was making the moves on her, but he wasn't. It was Rhonda doing it. She will get in her feelings. She'll get her feelings hurt when she finds out he likes Ernestine. Rhonda doesn't know much about Ernestine, though, right? I don't think she knows anything about Ernestine. Rhonda was all over Trinity. Trinity's eyes were all over Ernestine. And then One Journey still saying, welcome, and One Journey go night-night, because you have to go to work. Now, these are probably older. Ernestine was on Arsenio Hall doing poetry. Was she really? Oh, wow. And Dolly, yes, she is on one today. They were really doing Brooke's birthday party at the Williams house. Tupac was one of my favorite rappers, me too, because I loved his poetry as well. He's a very intelligent young man. There are a lot of people that didn't like him because they didn't like him. He was talented, and some people don't like talent. They just don't. They're haters or whatever you want to call them. Tupac song Changes. I love Changes. It's so lyrically good. Yep. With the beat and flow of the words. Changes is a good song. Nature by Tupac. I have some Tupac music. And I like Tupac and I like Eminem. I like those two, honestly. I like that Eminem tells stories of his life, and I like Tupac because he sings about changes. His parents were Black Panthers, both of them. And they were about change. And they were located in Oakland, California, when they were, younger, and I was knee-high to a tadpole or whatever. Antoinette says, good evening. Dolly, Brenda's got a baby. Who's Brenda? Brenda's got a baby. Okay, I'm going to hurry up and wrap these up because it is time for us to go. Oh, Brenda's got a baby, the song. Yeah. Okay. And the oldies are great. Of course. They're all in my phone, girl. The 70s rock, especially 80s and 90s music. I grew up listening to oldies. I grew up with oldies because I had a lot of older cousins. And so I know yeah. And that's why my phone has so much music in it. Ahmed says, good night, One Journey. Nature says, Dolly, oh yes, Brenda got a baby. Is a really good one. Yes. I love Tupac. And Gwen says, good night, everybody's good night. Use sugar in the raw. I have done that, Marion. Yes. And organic beet and pomegranate. I have that. Drink a little each day. I don't want anything that makes me constipated. Do these make me constipated, anybody? Okay, Nature says Michelle might get fired if Ben catches her. No might, she will. And will Danielle throw her under the bus? Yeah, she will. She would throw her under the bus again. And Y4 artist says Lake House Lady is relax and rewind one journey. Lake House Lady is projecting. She's always projecting. She wants everybody, you do some, get a divorce, get a divorce, get a divorce. She needs to go home and see about her husband and her own kids. Why brown people, why bro people to connect with her? Oh no. Why do they want her to be fave? Who are you talking about, Marion? Why do people want to connect Dave and Mickey? Oh, Dave and Michelle? I don't know. Because they don't have anything else to think about, I guess. Because that doesn't even make sense. That they, because they don't want her with him with Amber. That's why, if I'm being honest. People just, are you talking about Michelle? She doesn't know about Dave. If you're talking about Michelle, she knows nothing about Dave. She's talking about Anthony. She wants Amber to get a divorce from Anthony. It's like it's her business. Yeah, Amber and Danielle must be on the watch now. Now Michelle was a hero. Yeah, she was, and now she's meddling. Good night, Steffi. Good night, everyone. Time to sleep. I agree with you, Steph. We're gonna get going too. I hope you had a good day, Steffi, and pop in to see us. I know you're probably working. Good night, Steffi Mac. Take care. And I'm glad you came in, girl. Okay. Ant treats Amber like a toaster. He put her on a shelf while he runs around acting single. Yep. Takes her off, uses her to pop some toast like a toaster, puts her back on the shelf. No wonder she's lonely. And that's been almost 2 years. And right. So let me see what else we have. Gwen is given the times again. Diamond says Amber needs to tell Aunt, I am a wife, not a toaster. No, Amber needs to tell her lawyer, hurry up. Because I think Anthony might not be bipolar, but a schizophrenic. He might end up where Diesel was. If you think about it, remember he had Diesel locked up again? Him and Shayla? Remember? I know they're not going to do that to Anthony, but maybe he is schizophrenic. Okay, we're going to wrap this up. Abigail is still on the same game plan, allegedly, as Lauren. Yeah, I saw. Even though she was telling them in Africa, don't do this, don't do that, and telling Delicia when they got back, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. I think Abigail wants Ben back. That's what I think. Who knows? She probably has it. Honestly, I think she wants Ben back. I do. I just do. I don't have anything to stand on. Rhonda did kind of act sad when Trey said something to her. Yeah, Dolly, she did, because it was like it finally sunk in. And then Trey said, are you okay? Your daughter works as a travel nurse in corrections, and there's a lot of 18-year-olds, sadly and unfortunately, caught up in the system. Yeah, my niece is a correctional officer here in, she's a correctional officer. I'll leave it at that. Nonya, I thought the first two suits were too tight, so did I. And then there's no 11:30 tonight. They're all in Miami. So let's get out of here. It's past time for you all. So I think Wayne probably, like Marion said, Wayne probably is accepting some kind of award. But Wayne does take the crew. They go to, like, the off-site trainings and things like that. He does take, they do go places. And like there was another Monday where there were no skits, and they were off somewhere with Wayne doing trainings and networking, whatever they were doing. So he'll do it once in a while. And Wayne needs to stop promoting buying cars and paying women. He absolutely does. But he's doing it because that is what people are doing. Even Sarah. Sarah knows she's a gold digger. She says she is. And that's what her podcast is for. I'm doing good tonight. Thank you for asking. But yeah, Sarah. Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys. I think we better go. Trey's going to visit to Mrs. Johnson's. Yes, Michael. And let's see what Miss Johnson says. Especially when TJ finds out that's not Trey's house. Because remember, he took her over there to the chicken coop, saying that was his house. So how's he gonna fix that one? Okay. Yeah, we have Whole Foods. Well, I looked, Dolly, when I was trying to get the fresh beets. They didn't have any because people here are they're very health conscious. But yeah, I mean, I've got two Whole Foods on either side of me, and we've got Trader Joe's. I mean, we have everything. They want you to spend your money. So yes, and Dolly said I didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, you did. I like sliced pickled beets too. I do. What does vinegar do to you? Doesn't vinegar do something? Artists and nature. Nonya, I don't like coconut water. Artists, I tried. I didn't like it. I tried. I actually bought some. Girl, when I tell you I tried to drink it, artists, I did not like it one bit. And I tried. I kept saying, okay, I'm going to try it again. And then finally, I just got rid of it. Oh, and it soaks up the sodium. Okay. I need something because I mean, I'm in the house, I hardly ever eat, but I don't lose weight. But that's probably because I don't exercise like I should. We have an exercise room and I don't use it because I'm sitting here working on the channel. And that's why I like to hang out with my husband because we go do stuff. So, okay, good night. Miss Faye says good night, ladies and gentlemen. Buttercups and cheddars. You mean cheddars? I like the buttercups and cheddars though. I put cheese on this picture when I post it. Gotta go walk my Amber. Yes, you do. Miss Fatal. Oh, it's not late where you are. Okay. It's getting late. See you guys in the morning. Good night. Everybody, good night. Get some rest. Artists, juice has too much sugar in it. And I don't like sweet. Juice. I like coffee and water. Boys will be boys. Yes, they will. They will. Me and my husband stayed on my son about boys being boys, but more my husband than me. He'll just come to me, hey, mom, tell me something about girls. Tell me this, tell me that. And I would. I was just straight with it. And he'd be like, Mom, like what you asked? I'd embarrass my kids so fast. But they weren't afraid to ask questions. And that's all we wanted. Almond milk and honey. Dolly, you really want me to have sweats at night, don't you? Don't you? No, Dolly. Ooh. You like almond milk? Let's see. You know which milk I don't like milk. Hi Hope, welcome in. I don't like milk, but I kind of like oat milk for some reason. I don't know why. No idea. It's kind of thick, but I kind of like it. I think you're right. So Wayne can crack a joke at Ant when he falls flat. Yeah, he's always been that way, nature. They've been competitors from day one. Rite Aid went out of business here, and we had one Rite Aid left um, in a city called Fremont. We had one Rite Aid that I knew of, and then there was one in San Jose, California. So two Rite Aids were left. But Walgreens is forever, it looks like. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Yeah, Trey's gonna be sleeping in the chicken coop. Hi, Shy Lady. Good evening, darling. Hi, Angela C. I'm gonna jump out of here because we've been on here for a while and it has been fun. I'm glad I missed you guys. I'm glad. I'm sorry I missed you guys. But it is almost 12:30 there. So I'm going to let you guys go. Um, Angela C., that's so sweet for Nonya. What'd you say, Ange? I don't even see what you said. Oh, that's so sweet. Let's see. Auntie Riri spoke so highly and kindly of you. She did? Why? What did I do? What happened, Angela? Well, I know Auntie Riri and I, we talk a lot, believe it or not. I like Riri. I like Riri. I'm curious to see what she said, but we actually get along really good. And we're not polar opposites, but we're opposites. But I like her too. And maybe because we listen to each other. Maybe that's why. But I like Riri. I'm so happy. Thank you for that. Thank you. Nonya, please read my comment. I did. Um, about Riri. Is it up? Did she post it yet? The live stream? I will watch it. I'll watch it, Angela. Thank you for that. Yeah, I like Riri. I call her Riri. So if you don't hear me say Auntie Riri, it's because I call her Riri. So you'd be amazed at who I get along with and who I don't. But I do like Riri. Yeah. With the hearts on it, please. Okay. Oh, that's so sweet. Auntie Riri spoke so highly and kindly of you on her live stream. That's today, Angela. I'll watch it. My eyes are watering. I had makeup on my eyes today. I had the nerve to try to put some eyeshadow on. Knowing I don't wear makeup and knowing my eyes are going to water, I put some eye makeup on. Then I tried to wash it off real fast before it was time, and I got it in my eyes. I got the soap in my eyes. Okay, I will watch it. So that Angela, is that today? Let me know. Alexis, Tamira is in Miami. Huh? Alexis, are you pulling my leg to me? Oh, you mean in real life? That's her boyfriend, right? Wayne is Tamara's boyfriend. I did. I read the comment, baby girl. That's Wayne's girlfriend. Abigail needs money. Abigail ran through the money that Ben gave her. And then she says Auntie Riri spoke so highly of you on her live stream at the end of the chat. Thank you, Riri. Thank you, baby girl. Oh, that's so sweet. I have to look at it. Was that today? Nonya, I don't like coconut water either. Oh, you like it with pineapple? I like pineapple. I actually do like pineapple. And if I drank a soda, you know what I like? I used to like Pepsi when I used to drink soda. I like grape and I like pineapple crush. I like pineapple crush only. And I like grape. Now that's if I drink a soda. Dolly, sometimes Nonya not seeing the comments at the extreme bottom. Let me go to the bottom. Okay, let me go to the bottom. Okay, good night, everyone. It was today. Yes, I'm going backwards. It was today. Okay. Your compliments are at the end of her live tonight. Oh, thank you. Why she compliment me? What I do? What I do, Riri? Very sweet of Auntie Riri. Well, let me go see what she said. Actually, that's my girl. Actually, yeah. Believe it or not, that's my girl. We get along good. I saw Riri's live and with a guest when I came to the chat. They're good to listen to. And everybody have a good night. Angela, thank you for letting me know. Okay, it's tonight's live stream. I'll go watch it. Yay. Thanks, Auntie Riri. Thank you, baby girl. And I will talk to you soon. Okay? Um, everybody, I love you and I thank you for being here. Thank you. Should I give you guys an applause? You want an applause? If Angela was here, she'd make me do it. Anyway, you guys, good night and have a nice one. Should I give you? You don't want an applause. That's like too much work. I'm lazy and I'm tired. I need to eat. And my husband just got home, so I think I'll go in there with him. Yeah, I know, coconut. I can't like stomach it. There's something that's in it that makes me like kind of like yuck, you know? But maybe I'll try it. I see your comment, Angela. I'm gonna go watch I'll watch the end of Riri because I already know what it was about. So I'll watch the end though. So thank you. I appreciate you for that. And I will leave her a comment. So good night, everybody. Thank you for coming. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the tea in the morning. And I think we're probably going to have some great skits. Angela, thank you for that. And I will look and see what Miss Riri had to say. Miss Riri, Miss Riri, that's my girl. Shy Lady, good to see you. Bates have a lot of sugar too. Oh, Beats have a lot of sugar too. Okay. Pineapple coconut water. Oh, pineapple coconut water. Is it good, George? Because I'm going to place an order tonight. If it ain't good, I'm sending it to you. Artist, is it good? Don't let George talk me into buying something I'm not going to like. Shy Lady, good night. Good night, artist. Good night, George. Nonya, I don't like coconut water either, but you like it with pineapple. Okay. Oh, that's what I was, Dolly, I was asking about the vinegar because that's why I was eating. Some reason I thought beets that were pickled, they have vinegar, right? And so maybe that's why I like them. Anyway, good night, everybody. I will see you tomorrow, and I'll see you um at the tea in the morning. So let's see what Wayne has planned for us. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna make a impromptu meeting. All right. Okay. Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Good night.